Gallifrey gals. Gallifrey gals. Gallifrey gals. Welcome to our sci-fi.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everyone. We've stopped crying from last week's
Holy
episode.
moly.
I powdered my nose.
I powdered my nose. I touched up my little pink eyeshadow I had going that I completely sobbed off. Yeah, y'all saw me. I feel like it's been a while since I've cried like that
That
hard.
was a while since we've had tears like that, I think.
That's
That
another
was-
one where, like,
Oof,
if
that one
we
hurts.
had not, like, if I had been just watching that alone, I would still be crying about it right now.
Yeah, that's one that you don't, like,
That's-
immediately get over.
No.
Yeah.
Unless
That's
you
why-
gotta do this.
I didn't want to cut short your reaction to it, but I also needed to immediately try to make you feel better. And that's always like, but she lives in canon. She's alive
in
somewhere,
canon,
okay? She's not dead.
In canon, she's technically alive, and I'm just like, but that's okay. We're here, and we're through it, and now we're on episode 16.
That's
What's it
right. This is called Thine Own Self.
called? Thine own self. Oh, please tell me we get Picard and some Shakespeare era. But I'm not gonna make any. I'm already excited about it, but I'm gonna pretend like I'm not that excited about it, just in case it's not that.
Well, we'll have to see what happens and what we get.
Thine
own self.
All
Which
right.
is, of course, a quote from Hamlet.
Yes.
Thine
Hence-
own self be true. The Hamlet
watched
himself
that
does
in a
not say it.
while.
Anyway.
No. Any Hoosers, we're gonna do this.
Yeah, we are. We're going to watch some Star Trek The Next Generation.
I'm Kat. That's Paula.
I'm Paula. We're
Done
getting
and done.
warped.
Oh shit.
It's fine.
We're watching it now.
Go home. Now, my name is Garvin.
My name is Garvin.
Oh my gosh.
I thought I told you to go home.
Do not know my name.
Your eyes and your skin look so strange.
I have no prior memory.
May I have it?
Yes.
No bad.
That's definitely bad.
And he doesn't know what the word.
Look at these markings.
Oh my
Yeah, like he doesn't know.
Radioactive.
Oh
Comes from a very
no.
distant place.
And he like instantly has radioactive poisoning, right? Like that's how that works.
I've been thinking about taking the bridge officer's test and becoming a full commander.
What brought this up?
Going to my class reunion.
The class reunion.
But I can honestly say that I've been thinking about this off and on for the past 2 years.
But as first officer, I'll be the one judging your performance, and you should know I am a pretty tough judge.
Well, it doesn't have any smell, actually. You can close your mouth. Lots of meat, butter, cheese. That should be a start.
What about his
Avoid
eyes?
indigestion, meat, butter,
This will
cheese.
Quite so.
Then what do you believe I am?
You are an ice man. Your
you
skin
go.
and eye coloration are a result of prolonged exposure to harsh winter conditions.
I love that. You know, like she's doing what.
Good night's rest.
Yep.
And I will come back tomorrow and see if your memory has begun to return.
Let's call him Jaden.
And tell us something about this.
Stop touching it. Stop it.
You want them?
No.
The metal is malleable enough to make some jewelry.
No. No.
Jaden,
No.
want to sell them? Agreed.
Let's just make
This
jewelry
is
out
like,
of them.
This is like when
Katrina.
women were painting, fucking, and getting.
Keep alone.
Did I do something wrong?
I knew he was gonna ask that.
No. Just unexpected.
How can you be certain there are ferocious creatures there?
It's a well-known fact.
Father, are you all right?
No.
I've been tired since this afternoon.
Fuck. That guy was fucking smacking it. He sold some of it. He's gonna make jewelry with it.
There's something wrong with one of the antimatter containment units.
Switch to auxiliary control.
Is this a test?
Auxiliary control is not online.
Computer emergency procedure.
Damn.
the unit's beginning to.
So what did I do wrong?
I'm afraid I can't tell you.
You can. It's a test. Part of the
What kind
test.
of a test is this?
It's the kind of a test that you're going to have to take again if you want to be a bridge officer.
The water in wood is difficult to see. Sometimes the elements are buried deep within the objects.
I believe you are reasoning by analogy, classifying objects and phenomena according to superficial observation rather than empirical evidence.
That will be enough for now, Jaden.
Yeah.
As I told you earlier, our friend Jaden here has lost much of his memory, so I wouldn't put too much faith in any of his ideas.
Sorry.
They don't know what they don't know. Just like we don't.
Just like we don't. Just like we haven't throughout all of history.
Yes.
I suspect he... I don't know.
Oh, they just have no
The
idea.
fluids of his body have overheated. That would explain the fever and the burning skin. I will come back tomorrow and check on you.
Thank you.
And now it's gonna spread to the other homie.
I will use these materials to make the laboratory equipment I need to research your father's illness.
Do you think you can help him?
I do not know.
It's his fault. None of us were sick before he came to the village.
We should leave.
That's it. Leave. Get out of here.
What is that?
It is a magnifying device based on your handheld instrument. Objects appear approximately 500 times their normal size.
Wow. 500
As
times.
you can see, the cellular damage is quite extensive.
Cellular.
However, based on
She doesn't even
imprecision,
understand
transparency, and
Yeah.
what
mechanism
cellular means.
I do not believe it is an infection. It is reasonable to assume the experience is recent and unusual.
Actually, Jaden, encountering you has been the most unusual experience they've all shared recently.
I am also open to the possibility that I may in some way be the causal factor.
I tried to give Father his broth, but he won't eat.
You have a fever. You should be in bed.
When did you begin wearing that pendant?
Father bought it from Scoron. Why?
May I see it?
There you go. There you go. Piece it together.
I'm actually here to tell you that I've decided to cancel the rest of your test.
What?
You've taken the engineering qualification 3 times.
Ooh.
You're no closer to passing.
But there's more to being a bridge officer than memorizing technical manuals.
That's right, there is.
But
You
that's
spend the next month memorizing all the technical manuals in the computer. I still don't think you'd pass the test. I cannot let any bridge officer serve who's not qualified. I'm sorry.
I can empathize with where she's at, like, so much.
Yeah. And also difficult for him to have to go to someone he loves and be
Yeah.
like, I can't, in a professional setting, I can't let you do this.
Run program.
The control system for the primary containment field is not functioning.
Could you repair the ODN conduit if you went into the crawl space?
He would never survive the radiation.
I know that.
Yeah, I think I could.
Then do it.
That's what you have to, like...
End simulation. Congratulations. You
That's
passed.
the test.
That's what this was all about, wasn't it? To see if I'd order someone to their death.
That's right. You tried every alternative and then you made the hard choice. Let's get out of here, Commander.
Where is this pattern of light coming from?
I believe a stream of particles is emanating from a metallic pendant and hitting the cloth.
It's a trick.
No, it is empirical data.
Let's say for the moment that you are right, that there are invisible particles coming from the metal. What should we do?
I would like you to gather all of the pieces of metal.
But when I return, I want a more thorough explanation of all this. And I want to examine your data.
Eek, yikes. Oh no.
There you are.
The metal fragment which you...
Shit! Leave it the fuck alone.
Yeah, don't mess with it. Like, that's not terrifying.
Right?
Jaden.
Aww.
I must continue my work, but it will take time.
And I want to save your dad.
Until
I will have a hard time looking, y'all.
I found a
Yeah,
match.
I'm listening.
it's also legit gross.
It's like intense, but then it also triggers the other
Yeah.
aspect.
Tested this medicine on skin samples from your father. He is now recovering. I must administer this to everyone in the village.
How do I do
I
that?
think they will trust me after what happened to Skoran. Is the well in the town square the only source
Smart.
of water for the village?
But the nearest river, 2 days away.
I actually want to know the science behind this, like... This feels like a totally, like, futuristic BS kind of cure, right? You can't just, like,
Oh,
take
right?
a spoonful of Dimetap or Robitussin and like not have radiation poisoning
Radiation
anymore.
poisoning. Now everyone's gonna think you're poisoning them in a bad way.
Don't turn around, don't let them stop you. Come on, Data, pour it in the well. You could have just done it. And I guess no one would drink the water.
I only wish to help.
Ah, shit. Oh, fucking hell. Everybody be feeling better.
Excuse me. We're looking for a friend of ours. He might have wandered into your village a few days ago.
He was your friend?
Yes, do you know him?
They killed him because they were afraid of him. But he saved us all from the sickness. He was my friend too.
Aww.
Sweet bean.
Yeah.
It's only 2 feet of dirt, not that bad.
Electronic net online. Subprocessor relays in place. Data, are you all right?
I do not know.
What's the last thing you remember?
I had located the crashed Federation probe and there was a power surge. I believe the surge overloaded my positronic matrix. I have no memory of this moment.
So now...
It appears I had an interesting time.
We don't know much about what happened either.
If you'll excuse me, I have the bridge this watch.
Have you been promoted in my absence?
That's right. Which means from now on, you can call me sir.
Yes, sir.
Aww.
Day was fun. Day was fun. That was fun. I liked it.
Apparently this was like, what if we did Data kind of like he was Frankenstein's monster? What if we did like a Frankenstein type of episode?
Okay.
And that's apparently like the jumping off point for what kind of happened with like the medieval kind of setting and him being almost like a monster and the people with pitchforks, you know, that kind of a
the whole 9 yards
situation. So yeah.
That silly corner coming around the corner with a hood up going, hello.
Hello. I am even scarier now.
I'm even scarier than I was before. Oh no.
Sorry everyone, that was my fault. I did a little yawn. I tried to be subtle about it, but it was contagious, so.
That's okay. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I think it's kind of hilarious that it's that on both ends. He's like, I have no memory.
Yeah, right?
I think it's really funny. Gosh, that's just, I always think about those moments when we have the, you know, like these societies that are just not up to speed because that's just where they're at in life.
Yeah. Well, one could argue that space travel anywhere near those kinds of societies
just like
is a violation of the Prime Directive because of it, this probe fell and poisoned their thing, and now we risk all of this when it's like you just shouldn't be allowed to even go anywhere near.
Like, why are you even there? Like, why are you even in that planet? Why are you even near it? Why are you even putting probes over there? Good damn. Yeah, that's... I don't know what the fuck that's about. But, you know, they're going to do what they're going to do.
And now Troi is promoted to commander.
Troi is commander. Sorry, I just saw a little message on the side. But, I just really liked it. I just really liked that episode.
Yeah,
I like that woman who, you know, like, again, for where they're at, like, she understands, like, she's got her science, like, for where they're at and what they can figure out with the tools they have, like, she's super, like, well, no, from what we know, this makes sense, and this is what it should be, and, you know, blah, 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 blah. And her poor mind just trying to, like, wrap around, like, she was trying so hard. She was like, but there's no, I can't see particles. What are you talking about? And he's like, oh, look, I blocked it. And she's like, fuck, you're right. But how? And also at the end, she was just like, she kind of looked at like the town of like, you really had to go this far? Like this was, like, I don't know. I feel like she looked at them kind of like, you had to kill him? Like that's really what you felt necessary?
Yeah. Like, yeah. She definitely had like disapproving.
Yeah. Like just like that moment of like, you know, like, fuck, man. Gosh, that's crazy. That was fun.
Yeah.
Here's
one little bit of trivia. So Patrick Stewart is barely in this episode. He has like one line.
Yeah.
He was at the time doing his one man A Christmas Carol
while
we're filming this episode. So they ended up basically writing it so that he only had to be in like that one scene.
Captain Light episode, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Captain Light.
Captain Light. Fuck yeah for him doing, you know, his thing. I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. Yeah, I liked that little B plot with Troi.
Yeah.
You know, that episode, I remember watching that episode and like feeling for her. She had a tough time. It's not easy, you know? And you do have to be ready for moments like that where you have to ask someone to risk their life for the ship.
Yeah.
It's understanding that one, like yourself is this one person, you know, one in comparison to an entire ship of civilians.
Yeah.
Which is not easy, but that's what they agree to when they take on these roles.
Yeah.
So yeah, woof. That was good. I liked it.
Was
like
good.
We
Yeah.
talked about with Riker too. Like that's not easy for him. You know, you've got to separate that business and personal. And he's like, this is it. Like,
yeah. My duty is to the ship. And then it's like, wait a minute. That's the key.
That's what it is. Ah, wow, y'all. That was fun.
Yeah. Thanks for watching it with us, everyone. If you would like to support what we're doing here at the Gallifrey Gals, you can join our Patreon, patreon.com/Gallifrey Gals. Get access to full-length reactions, our Discord community, and the joy in your heart of knowing that you make this channel possible. You can also subscribe on YouTube. And if you like what we're doing, leave us a comment to let us know and give the video a like, because that lets us and YouTube know that you are enjoying what you're seeing. So, yeah.
I'm just giving little finger hearts. I know, you gotta like... There you go.
I was like, it's somewhere in here.
It's somewhere in here. Oh, thanks for sticking around, y'all. We appreciate you.
And I guess catch your Gallifrey Gals next time as we boldly watch what no cat has ever watched before.
That's me.
Bye, everyone.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a little thumbs up, and if you want to be notified when we post new content, go ahead and subscribe to our channel and hit that little bell in the corner.